Hi, I'm Lawrence Cornfield with Building San Francisco. We're doing a special series called Stay Safe about staying in your home after an earthquake. And today we're going to be talking about the Neighborhood Support Center that helps people providing community services when they're staying in their homes. We are here at the Spur Urban Center on Mission Street in San Francisco with Sarah Karlinski, the Deputy Director of Spur, and we're talking about the shelter in place or safe enough to stay exhibition that's at their center. And part of being able to shelter in place in your home is to be able to find a place nearby where you can get the services that you might not have in your home. And that's what this little neighborhood support center is for.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yep.
And what are some of the services that might be provided in a kind of neighborhood center like this?
Yeah, so we think of the neighborhood support centers as really being homes away from home. So after a major earthquake, there's going to be a lot of confusion. People are going to need to be trying to meet up with other people. They're going to need a lot of information. And so a lot of what the neighborhood support center is going to provide is that information. It's basically going to be like a hub where people can come to get services, help, information, etc. What you see here on this table are a whole variety of different things, some tools, some walkie-talkies, etc., but also maps of the city, and that's basically to help people know sort of what's going on within their neighborhood. You can also see over here we have a whole variety of water and canned goods. We're really hoping that people will stock up for themselves, at least for the first 72 hours, if not more. I know that I have a ton of canned food and other sorts of things, such as water, within my own home, and everybody should. But there's going to come a time where people are going to end up running out and needing more. So that's what we've got right here.
So this neighborhood support center, this doesn't have to be a major city-sponsored, fully stocked space. This could be in a small commercial space, even in somebody's garage, as long as they have the information, which has guide and information and who to call for what, communications equipment, some power. Seems like it's important to have a generator.
That's
so
right.
You can have lights and charge your cell phones and so on. And probably be operated by, what do you think, volunteers, neighborhood
Volunteers,
folks?
maybe members of NERT could really help out. People who live in the neighborhood that have some building skills could be helpful. So if there's a structural engineer living nearby or even an architect, they could really help people kind of understand what has happened to their homes and what sort of repairs might be needed.
So here we are with some of the things that you might find in a neighborhood support center. And one of the things we learned in Hurricane Katrina was that people really rely on their portable electronics and their phone and all that. And so we say, here's a charging station tied up to the emergency generation, the essential coffee pot, maybe a computer you can check your email with.
Yeah, so we have our charging station here, and then over here you can see we've got a whole variety of things, including the all-important different tags. So Lawrence, do you want to talk a little bit about the tags?
Sure, people always want to know what do these tags mean? Do I have my building, is it safe or unsafe? These are the city official inspection tags. Staying in your home doesn't necessarily require that you get a tag.
Right.
It just means that you use common sense and maybe get help from people who might be around who can help you evaluate whether it looks safe enough to stay.
And then you might also want to know, because the regular city services are disrupted, you might need to know, for example, when trash pickup is, if you need to get clean water, et cetera. And so also in a neighborhood support center, that kind of information would be available, and we've got a little of that up here.
Trash pickup resumes regular schedule on Wednesday.
That's right.
Please mark your human waste.
That's right.
So this is kind of an information center, a communication center, also a center that hopefully will show people how they relate to their neighboring communities, what else is happening citywide, and of course this is sort of the ubiquitous form of communication. My cat is missing, or call me, or something like that.
Exactly, because a lot of times, even if you do have a cell phone, and many people do, if you're really trying to save some of your precious energy minutes, etc., or it's not working as well as it normally does, it is helpful to be able to have a message board, so that you can get information to other people. And so that's what we're showing here, and you can see, people are going to be looking for their pets. They're going to be looking for rides. People are going to need to be sharing resources as much as they possibly can. Another thing that you can see here is they're going to need to be spare tools and some of the things that people are going to need in order to be able to stay safely within their homes. So we're just showing sort of a gesture to that with all these different tools here, but then also tarps people are going to need to cover their windows if their windows are cracked, or their roofs if their roofs are broken. So ideally, the city would be able to know where all of these neighborhood support centers are and help deliver some of these supplies.
Right, or they could come from the neighbors who are willing to loan them out. Well, thank you so much for allowing us to come and share this wonderful exhibit, and thanks to you for joining us for Building San Francisco. Stay safe.